Guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking to watch me. My name is Tayo. This is my channel, Graceful Knots. If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming around, and don't leave without subscribing, and also please hit the bell. And also to my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back once again. And also please, if you like this video, please share, please comment, please like, and yeah, all that. Thank you so much. So today we're keeping it real. We're talking about relationships. I did a poll on my Instagram asking what video people want me to do next, and most people said relationships. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. And I'm talking about social media, relationships, dating apps, wedding websites on Instagram, and all whatnot. Yeah, so it's just really going to be a random chat anyway. Nowadays, most people tend to meet. A lot of people, let me not say most people, because I haven't done this statistics, I've not done any study, but yeah, I feel many people are meeting their partners maybe on social media. I've been to one wedding where she said she met her husband on social media. Yeah. And during our time, yes, I've been married for 23 years, so I didn't meet my husband on social media. It didn't exist when we got married. Believe it or not, I don't even think mobile phones existed in 1995. That's when I got married. No, we didn't have mobile phones then. I didn't have a mobile phone in 1995. Maybe very few people had. So we definitely didn't have all the social media apps and all whatnot. And then yeah, so we met each other in a normal way, in fellowship, in Christian Couples Fellowship. That's where we met. And we were friends. Eventually we fell in love and got married and lived happily ever after. Or we're living happily ever after. Anyway, yeah, it's not about me today, it's about, yeah. So anyway, I'm just talking about the fact that, yeah, I just want to know really what you think about meeting people and why people don't tend to meet people nowadays in the normal way our parents used to meet them. It seems to be much harder to meet somebody in real life without having to go through Facebook, Instagram and all that. And does it really work? Do you really get to know the person? Or do you actually get to know the person very well? So you start communicating, start talking, you start chatting on social media. You don't know actually much about the person. You don't know if the person has what you really want. So if it's just the beauty that is attracting you to that person, if it's just the fact that, oh, she looks pretty and you like the way she looks, you like the way she dresses, you like her hair and all that, and she doesn't really have the substance, because a woman should be able, apart from being beautiful, I believe a woman should be able to hold down a conversation, keep her guy entertained. Just saying, is that the kind of person you want? Do you really know the person very well? Have you had a relationship with the person, a friendship? Have you really spend time getting to know this person, or are you just interested in what you're seeing on social media? So one reason why I think that might not actually work is because of the fact that if you like me just for the way I look, I'm easily replaceable then, because you can, there's lots of much prettier ladies out there with better figures and longer hair. Yeah, longer hair and lots of things. Yeah, so if that's all you're interested in, then obviously that means I'm irreplaceable. That means I'm replaceable. But if you're interested in me for who I am, my personality, my beliefs, my character, and what else, and what I bring to the table, then obviously there's just one of me. There's not going to be another person exactly like me, who has my exact personality, who has my exact character, who has my exact way of looking at things and all that. But if there are going to be lots and lots of people that look just prettier than me and all that, you know. So yeah, I think relationships need to be built on something more than just looks. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you know, I said it'll be a bit all over the place, because yeah, so just bear with me. What I'm trying to say is that relationships need to be built on something other than just she's pretty, she has long hair, she's attractive, she has a nice shape or figure, or whatever it's called nowadays, you know. So yeah, so that's my own. So on dating websites, for instance, you can go on there, write a lot of lovely things. I mean, I was very good in writing essays, and yeah, so I could write essays very well. So I could describe if I've never been on a dating app. As I said to you, it never existed when I got married, and I mean, I know my husband isn't on a dating site, so I don't have to go on a dating site to go and see if my husband is there, which is why I think some married women are on dating sites. So yeah, so I'm not on a dating site. I don't know how they work and all that, but I know that you can go on a dating site and pretend to be what you are not. And yeah, after meeting on a dating site, I believe you get to meet the person in real life if you live in the same country, you know. So think about all the people that have been duped by people on dating sites pretending to be someone else. All those elderly women that have been duped of thousands and thousands of pounds, you know, by all those Yahoo whatever people, you know. So yeah, I feel you can go on a dating site, people can go on dating sites and pretend to be what they're not. So I don't think that's the best way to meet someone. You could meet the person on a dating site and then get to meet the person in real life and see, which is what people do. But if you live in 2 different countries and somewhere across the world, I mean, how does it work? You need to tell me what the purpose is. I don't know really. Yeah, so that's it. That's one of the things. And another thing I want to talk about now is getting married just so that you can put your... Yeah, that won't be the main reason. If you're getting married, obviously you're attracted to the person. I want to believe you're attracted to the person. There's something about the person you like. But then you're also looking forward to the wedding day. Wedding days nowadays have become something out of this world, really. It's just like a fairy tale. It really is. It's just like a fairy tale, you know. And you see ladies changing into maybe 3-4 outfits. My wedding day is not meant to be a day where I advertise maybe a tailor's or a fashion designer's clothes, and then I have to change 3 or 4 times. I actually didn't think about this until recently when I was planning a wedding and we're talking about it with the bride, and one of her relations was saying to her, oh, don't think about wearing too many things, because on her own wedding day she had to go and she was changing about 3 or 4 times, and everybody was having fun and dancing, and she was just going and changing to different outfits, and she didn't really enjoy the aspect, get to mingle with people and see people, which is what a wedding is all about. On my wedding, I won't want to keep changing into different outfits just so that I can advertise this designer and show this designer off on my Instagram and all that, because really then that takes the fun out of it for me. I don't really know how people do it anyway. And it's not only about just changing your clothes, sometimes you have to change the whole look as well. So how much time do you have for that? So, and then yeah, I know so many people get married nowadays just so that they can go on Bella Naija or Wedding Feferity. By the way, I actually like that name. Wedding Feferity is actually a very creative name. If you're Nigerian and you're Yoruba, you know where that Feferity word what is coined out of. So I think that's quite creative anyway. That's by the way. So yeah, so I don't think I want to just go get married, or people should just be looking forward to just putting on pictures on their wedding on the wedding sites like Bella Naija and all the love weddings and things like that, just so that, I mean, they can advertise or show, or they can show off what they wore. They had this wedding in a very nice destination and things like that. So that's one of the reasons why marriages aren't really lasting, because that fairy tale is just for that day. By the time you get home in the evening and you sleep and you wake up in the morning, your eyes will clear. You are in a marriage now. And if you haven't prepared, you know, for it, if you haven't prepared for your marriage, and you prepared for the wedding day only, and you didn't really go for counseling, and you just find out that you're not prepared, you know. You need to be prepared. It takes more than just being on Bella Naija and all those places to keep a home. It's hard work. I've been in it for many years, and I'm still asking God for the grace every day, you know, because it's not easy. You know, it's not a bed of roses. They say so. I mean, right from the time we were young, we're told marriage is not a bed of roses, and it isn't. It's fun. It's nice. And it's lovely. I'm enjoying my marriage, but it's hard work. You have to work on it. You don't have to, it doesn't just happen like a fairy tale and they lived happily ever after. That happily ever after takes a lot of work, you know. So yeah, that's what I just wanted to come in and say today, that we should really take our time, meet people. You know, you can meet people on dating apps if that's the way, if you're just too busy to meet people in real life. But make sure develop a relationship with them, you get to know them for who they are. You don't rely on what they write, and make sure that you actually get to see them. I heard these stories of guys waking up in the morning, I don't know if they're true or not, after the lady has taken off her makeup, and you just find out you're with a different person, and then you say you were stressed, and then you were deceived, and then you had to go into depression, and then you start claiming damages. I mean, I've heard all those stories on social media. I don't know if they are true, but maybe they are. I don't know. It sounds really very far-fetched as well. It sounds very far-fetched anyway, that you just wake up in the morning and then just suddenly discover that the person you went to bed with last night looks totally different from who you really thought she was. Well, might have happened if you didn't really get to know her very well, never saw her without makeup and all that. Yeah, so that's just what I want to say today. So choosing a life partner is not just about going on social media and just picking the best looking person and picking the best dressed person, and all that. It's a much deeper thing. It's a spiritual thing, actually. As I said in one of my other videos, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. So the most important thing is to be very prayerful, praying to God to show you the right person, and the Lord will definitely open your eyes to who your future partner is. And ladies, also just don't settle for anybody, even if you have a lot of pressure from family, because they're not going to sit down there and bear it with you. Everybody will have fun on your wedding day, enjoy themselves, eat, drink, and be merry, and then go home and leave you to pick up the pieces if that wasn't the person you wanted. So it's just not worth it. It really isn't. I know I'm married and it's easy for me to say, but yeah, I've seen people in horrible marriages, and I would prefer to be single than to be in that kind of marriage, you know, where you're forever miserable. So what's the point of that? You only live once. Yeah, so that's all I have to share today, and please check out my other videos. I have some other videos on dating. I have a video on dating, I have a video on proposing, and so many things like that. I'll link them below, and then also check out all my videos on my channel. Give me a like, subscribe, comment, please share my videos, let people know about me. I'm still on my journey to 1,000 subscribers. It's taking forever, guys. It's taking so long, so long. Please help me get there. Thank you very much. Bye. See you later.